Health is the most precious thing to anyone. It is one of the important key components of life. That is why good healthcare should be provided to everyone. Health is one of the main concerns of everyone. That is why our government should do something to be able to provide an easy access to healthcare. Everyone has the right to have their health checked without even worrying about a single thing. A simple piece of paper or card like this is so powerful that it gives someone the access to a good healthcare. It gives someone the assurance that they could have their health checked without worrying about the expenses or the expensive medications and drugs they need. It gives someone the assurance that they could have the help they need in terms of their health. A simple card like this should be available to everyone. Everyone should have the access to insurance card for them to be able to have the help they need in terms of their health. Healthcare has always been there. However, not everyone has the access or the easy access to healthcare. Catherine and Lisa of the United States Census Bureau mentioned in their survey that in 2020, 8.6 of people, or 28 million, did not have the health insurance at any point during the year. 8.6% might look or sound so small, but if you convert it into people, that's 28 million people who needs a good healthcare and the assurance that they could have their health checked without worrying about a single thing. However, because of the lack of access to healthcare, a great amount of the population is left nowhere with no healthcare. Health-related deaths increases every year because of the lack of healthcare. People chooses not to have their health checked because of worrying of the expenses or the expensive treatments that they would get. Dr. Crook and her colleagues in the article Mortality Due to Low Quality Health System confirms that poor quality of healthcare was a major driver of excess mortality across the world. Universal health coverage for SDG conditions could avert 6.8 million deaths per year, but only if expansion of services coverage is accompanied by the investment into a good healthcare system. This amount of debt alone give us the idea of the effects of lack of access in healthcare and health in a good health system. This lack of good healthcare is what keeping people from getting the help they need, whether they have a disease or problems that they didn't know they have that could be fatal or deadly. Imagine the amount of life and easy access to good healthcare could save every year. Think about how many lives would be saved if every individual was given the right to healthcare, especially free healthcare. Health diseases would be cured fast, and people won't worry about a single thing about their health. The year 2019 and 2020 hit the world with this deadly virus that wiped out a huge amount of the population around the world. And this is because of the lack of universal healthcare, as well as the lack of money for budgeting the advancement of medication for unexpected diseases like this that occurs out of nowhere. A study by Jenny Blair in the article More than 335 lives could have been saved during the pandemic stated that if the US had a single-payer universal healthcare system in 2020, nearly 212 American lives would have been saved that year according to a new study. In addition, The country would have saved $100 billion in COVID-19 hospitalization expenses alone. Our country could have been able to save many lives if universal health care was available and approved for everyone. And imagine the amount of money our country would have saved. It would have been enough to fund the advancement of medicine in order to be ready in case of unexpected health problems like this occurs in the future. The right thing for us to do is to vote for people who really care about our community. We all have voices and we should use it to voice our opinions and things that we want, such an easy access to healthcare. So our government will act. If the people will work together, that's a great head start. One voice is loud, but a million voice is powerful. Thank you.